Shalom, this is Yehudi Gofar in Sfat. I want to share with you my movements for counting the Omer with the corresponding vowels in the Hebrew alphabet system. And each vowel we're going to do as a movement form is a way of counting each day of the Omer. And this little card that I'm showing you has the vowel at the top, which is Shva Nach. We're going to actually do like a sound, a short sound. It's normally, the shva is used to end a consonant, but sometimes it's used to make a very short sound. Then the Segol is used for Hesed. Hesed is a sense of openness, and the sound here opens up. In comparison is ah. So this is a and a ah. And we're going to do that in movement. And I'll show you the movements here. We'll do it a few times repetitiously, and then we'll do the combination. So first of all, the Gevurah. This is the second day of the Omer Count today. Gevurah Sheba Chesed. Gevurah, which has to do with setting boundaries and limits, comes up. Your knees are slightly bent, feet shoulder width apart and parallel to each other, as if you're hanging from a string from above and supported by the earth. Palms face forward at the beginning, and you do a little dip, more of a dip with your knees, and then come up without straightening totally. The right hand comes up high in front of your face, making a little ball like the dot, and the left hand underneath that, like in front of your chest. And then you go, and then the hands separate and come down with palms facing down. So let's do that together. Little dip coming up, and it's and then separate and down. This is setting boundaries, setting priorities for yourself. Strength and power, when you know what comes first and what comes second. Very protective of your own space, and yet there's openness for people to come through. So let's do one more. That's the Gevurah aspect. That's also every Monday of the year has Gevurah aspect, just as Sunday is the Hesed. And it happens to be that this year with the Omer Count, that the days of the week correspond with the Sephirot count. So we're going to now do the Segol, which is about openness, a very different feeling. Starting with the right hand outside, bringing the hands down with a dip here, and then two hands above the head. The mouth is the lower dot, two hands are the upper dots for the Segol. Wide open sound. We'll do one more. Just to practice them. It's a feeling of openness, abundance, awesomeness in some ways. So now we're going to combine them. So the second day of the Omer Count, the day of the week is the Gevurah aspect. The whole week is the Hesed aspect. The week of Pesach is the week of Hesed, basically. Okay, so we're going to do the combination 3 times, one of each. Gevurah Sheba Chesed. The first time we do it is for the fixing of the level of soul that's my physical level, the nefesh level of my soul. The second time of the combination is for fixing any blockages or distortions in the ruach level of my soul, the emotional level of my soul. And the third one is the shama level, which is the intellect as well as the spiritual dimension. And so we'll do this combination 3 times with a pause between. Hashem breathe you in between. Eh. 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 And then pause. Knees are slightly bent. You're hanging from the string. Wait till Hashem breathes you. Let the breath come naturally. Another added thing that I do on the Gevurah count, try to do it every day, is dress according to the colors that Rabbi Zalman Schachter Shalomi taught me many years ago. And his system was a rainbow system. So purple, which is my skirt, the whole week I'll wear a purple skirt of one kind or another. And then the day variation of the week is blue for Gevurah. Today I have different shades of blue here. And I add my scarf that I wear the day of the week. That's the traditional day of each day of the week. So it's a Monday. So I have a blue scarf for Gevurah for the day of the week as well. And this year, as I mentioned, the day in the Gevurah count and the day of the week that it actually is match up. Doesn't happen every time. So I have two different kinds of blues and a purple skirt for my whole week of Hesed. So I'm going to try to do a video for each day, and I hope you enjoy this. Thank you. This is Yehudi Goldfarb from Sfat.